So I will open this. If it is finished, then we'll go to the next. Once you finish, let me know. We'll move to the next point.
कॉम्बाइनडची फिगर नाही का मॅडम?
कंबाइनडची फिगर नाहीये. ते कंबाईन असलं असतं तर कसं असलं असतं मी तुम्हाला थोडंसं एक्सप्लेन करते इथं की हे सरफेसला आहे बरोबर आहे. इथं सॉरी इथं मी एक्सप्लेन करू शकते. एक सेकंड. लेट मी हँडल इट प्रॉपरली. कंबाईन्ड असलं असतं तर कसं असलं असतं. ओके हा इथं दाखवू शकतो की इथं पण त्याचं प्रोव्हिजन केलेली असते. इथं पण असतील टुगेदर ह्या प्रोसेसेस असतात. जसं इथं आहे तसं ती इथं असणार ह्या ऍट द एंड ऑफ रोड साइड. ओके आणि हे व्हर्टिकल साइडला पण असणार. येते का लक्षात?
येस मॅम.
त्याची फिगर बहुतेक मी ऍड केलेल्या नाहीये. झालं की सांगा मला. Yeah, received many messages. Sorry, I have not seen. Done over. Thank you. Now catch basins. We'll talk about the catch basin. Second instrument or second appurtenances required. First role of first appurtenances we understood for the collection of storm water. Now catch basin, or it is also known as the catch pit. Simply I will read and then I will explain with figure. Okay, it is a special type of inlet in which a basin is provided, which allows grit, sand, and debris, etc., to settle out, which flowing in with storm water. The outlet is usually trapped to prevent the escape of odor from the sewers and to retain floating matter. The settled matter is then taken out periodically. Okay, so first of all, once again, you are requested to look at this figure, earlier figure. So here you can see the entire storm water will be collected through this way, it will be entered through this way. Okay, it will be entered through this way and it will be directly transported towards the टू स्टॉर्म वॉटर ड्रेन. म्हणजे मोठी ड्रेनेज सिस्टम इथं असेल त्या ड्रेनेज सिस्टमला इथं पाईप कनेक्ट केलेली आहे किंवा या केसमध्ये सुद्धा मोठ्या ड्रेनेज सिस्टमला ही पाईप कनेक्ट केलेली आहे. सो व्हॉट हॅपन्स हिअर इन दिस, so whatever the grit, debris particles, grit in the sense छोटे छोटे दगड, egg shells, small panes, so that kind of debris, pebbles, so that kind of inorganic material which cannot be decomposed further. So that kind of inorganic material, debris particles will enter along with the water and it will flow along with the water and will enter into the main sewer line, and somewhere it may block the system, or if at all it is not blocking the system and flowing with water, but when it is reaching to the treatment plant, here in the treatment plant it is becoming an obstacle. So we need to focus to restrict them. Here we have made an arrangement to avoid the entry of larger size particles like the plastic material, like such particles, by providing the grits over here. But for the debris particles, there is no arrangement. There is a direct entry possible in both the cases. Okay, so to avoid that problem, that issue, now the same system is enhanced with another one, and that enhancement is nothing but is known as the catch basins. We will see with the figure what is this arrangement. So here inlets are provided like this way, as the earlier it was provided in the here is the road, and this is the vertical arrangement for the entry of storm water through the gratings, and it will enter over here. So in this case, when it is entering here, and in earlier case there was the connection pipe here, direct disposal pipe was this here, but instead of that, here we have provided the hood, and because of this hood arrangement, the sewage is, whatever the collected water is not moving outside this chamber directly. It is coming into this chamber, and naturally the grit particles are heavier particles, sand particles are heavier particles, debris particles are heavier particles. So immediately they settle down at the bottom. Okay, and hence the clean water will move through this pipeline. This way, some arrangement of pipes, outlet pipe is changed to avoid the entry of sand or the grit or the debris particles into sewer line, and to avoid the drawbacks of the sewerage system, we have done this way arrangement. This is the hood arrangement. This kind of one arrangement. Another arrangement you can see here, entry of sewage, water maybe here or somewhere. You can have the entry of the inlets through the vertical inlet or through the horizontal inlet, no issue. But here outlet arrangements need to be changed. What arrangement is changed in another figure you can see here. The water is entered over here, the particle settling here. Until the water is not rising up to this level, it will not be allowed to move here through this channel. Again, so, some more arrangement is done over here, that this bent is provided to the outlet pipe. Why the bent is provided to this outlet pipe? Because if we don't provide this kind of bend, and water is what sometimes during the non-flow period, non-precipitation period, that level of water may go down and there may not be water over here, means this entire pipe will be empty. So what will happen because of that? It is connected to the sewer line, main sewer line, and here there may be flowing of sewage if it is the combined. And during non-flow period, dry weather flow period, this sewage is having a very foul smell. It may come back. So I will use another color. that foul smell may start coming back to these openings and will escape into the society, and we may face problem. Here also it may happen. A second. Many technical errors are coming together and we have to handle it. So this way it is possible in this case also. If it is not bent pipe, wood is not provided and directly connected this way. So instead of benting here, if we have provided here opening, so here also the chance of grit entry will be avoided because it is settling down and the supernatant liquid will go out. But during the non-flowing period, the water starts moving back, gas starts moving back and entering into the society and damaging the environment into the society. But if such arrangements, in both arrangements, it will not allow to let down the water level below that. Okay, so until here it is not possible to get entry of gas. It is a pani asel, so gas will not enter. It will be restricted. Here also, here is the arrangement of bent, and where the water will be keep on stored, and hence the gas will not pass through this water. Is it? So it will be obstacle to entry of foul smell from the sewerage system to the society. So this way, two purposes can be solved. That problem will occur in earlier type of provision. So that's why these kinds of modifications are done. And nowadays, instead of simple openings, these kinds of openings are provided, or it can be say renamed as a catch pit or catch basin to avoid the entry of grits into the sewer line and to avoid the entry of foul smell from sewer line to society. So both the functions will be performed well in these kinds of arrangements. Is it fine? Understood? Ma'am, Rajanandini is asking, man, when sand particles are settled down up to hood, there is blockage of outlet. Yes, good question. Here I have read one sentence. The outlet is usually trapped to prevent escape of odors from sewers and to retain floating matters. Okay, this is one thing. The settled matter is taken out periodically. Rajnandini. So intermittently, we need to go for the maintenance of this catch pit. So these grits are not fixed. These are movable. So you can remove that grits and you can remove the sand particles settled at the bottom manually and do perform the cleaning of these catch pits. And that problem will get resolved. Very nice question. Actually, you are paying attention and you are understanding how this function is being performed. So that's why this question was raised. Thank you. So I request everybody to draw this figure, or if you have any question, you can ask me. If you have question, you can raise the question. If you are not understood, or if you are understood, you can.
हॅलो मॅम,
Yes, please.
प्रीवियस साइड शो करा.
Previous slide. This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Okay. डायग्राम काढून झाली का सगळ्यांची? Whether this diagram is finished by you?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Then finish it first. Or you want to complete this write-up first? Okay, I will dictate. Go for completion of diagram first. That dictation part you will get it later on in the figure notes itself. But you should have practiced that understood while drawing you itself. You will understand the function also. That's why I'm making you to draw. Okay, I have received a message completed from Gitanjali. Still, I will give you 30 seconds for all other remaining students. Okay, I hope many students have completed. Suraj is asking me to wait. Okay, Suraj. Rajanandini replied. We'll wait for Suraj and then go to the next point. It's around 11:15. It's only 1 point to make over the remaining 10 minutes. A little faster. Sudha Rani Patil. Rajanandini Pawar. Suraj is saying completed. Okay, thank you. We'll proceed to the next flushing tank. Okay, flushing tank, I will read it first. An arrangement to hold and then throw water into the sewer for the purpose of flushing. Okay, when the gradient of the sewer are flat and velocity of sewage is low. If the gradient is flat, definitely there will be a low velocity. The suspended matter starts settling and causes clogging of sewer at such places where self-cleansing velocity is not available. Self-cleansing velocity in the sense, if sufficient velocity of flow is there in the that particular sewer line, in that case, that velocity of flow will make that particle to flow ahead. Okay, that is self-cleansing velocity. If self-cleansing velocity is not available, flushing tank are provided to flush the sewer. Usually that problem occurs when there is a flat topography. Okay, hand operated flushing tank and automatic flushing tank can also be provided. There are two types, hand operated as well as automatic flushing tank. Flushing tanks are also provided near the dead ends of the sewers. Dead end of the sewer in the sense where it is getting closed. Okay, where it is getting closed, at that case we need to provide the sewers. The quantity of sewer water added in one flush is about 1600 liter at a time. Usually around it will be 1600 liters. Flushing tanks should have sufficient capacity to hold water temporarily. It should have capacity to hold the water temporarily, means until we are adding into that particular tank, it should hold. Okay, until it is getting fully filled. And once it is filled, then we can allow to flow. So Dhakkan motor will go ahead and it will flush out if the particle are settled. Okay, sometimes if we want to flush the basin or sink, what we do, we don't allow to flow with tap only. What we do, we take a big pot or bucket and we used to take that bucket entire filled and then adding water randomly, suddenly. Okay, so likewise, this flushing tank have capacity to store water sometime and then opening and then it will flush it out. Generally, the capacity of flushing tank is kept equal to the 1/10 of the cubical content of sewer line served. So 1/10 of that particular tank, it should be there. Here you can see figure. This is a cover. This is a discharge level, means up to this it should be coming close to the one. It should close to this level. It should have capacity to store water up to this. Okay. Then this is a ground level. So here the bell top is provided over here, and here is the hole, snap hole. This is a U-tube. Okay. And here is the sewer line. It is connected to the sewer line. This is the enlarger pipe and overflow pipe. So if the flushing tank is getting overflow, beyond that, it will be getting through this line, or otherwise it will be entered through this line. So this is a structure, cement structure, and in which this line is provided. So this is a proper sewer line, which we want to flush it out. So for that purpose, this entire arrangement is done. Once the water is filled up to this mark, then it can be allowed to flush through this portion. Flushed through this portion. So if you are opening this, suddenly entire water will start entering into this chamber, and then it will make to flow with a faster rate. Suddenly velocity of flow will increase in the sewer line, and whatever the substance or the particles settle down at the bottom will start moving forward. So this is the function of flushing tank. So not required to draw this figure, but you can have a look properly and try to understand the function. As I mentioned, whether it is working that way or not. So that try to understand this way.
Unknown caller.
Hello, madam.
Okay, guys, any question? Do you want to read once this slide, earlier slide? If it is look of this figure is over, you can take a round of this. You can read, so you can remember it forever. Okay, now the next one is the clean out. How it looks clean out, you can see here. Some edition of this figure is remained over here, as if we are stopping here. So we'll see in the next lecture from this point. And so actually it has to be finished that part today, but taken a much time. No issue, we can plan it accordingly. Okay, with this note, I declare the session is over, and now you can leave the class. With this note, I declare the session is over. I have noted the attendance at three different time, and definitely your attendance is recorded who are attending continuous sessions, and so you need not worry about your attendance if you are attending sessions continuously. Okay, so with this note, I declare the session is over. You can leave the class. Thank you, guys. एकच मिनिटात जाऊ आपण, माझं लेक्चर संपलंय. हा, बस की 2 मिनिटं बसा तोपर्यंत. मुलाला घेऊन आला की कसं? त्यांनाच आणायची की तिथे इन्फॉर्मेशन द्यावी लागते सगळी. बरं, तुम्ही डॉक्युमेंट घेऊन आलाय का? तो जाणार. नाही लेक्चर